Hey Taurus, welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. Excuse me, I just pulled the pillow out. Oi. My name's Christina. I'm a Swedish Australian psychic medium, healer and artist, living and working in southern Sweden. Now I tried a new approach this week and I have shuffled and taken 3 cards in advance. One was from Goddess Guidance Oracle, and you got Bust. Independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. And we'll see afterwards if it resonates with the reading. From the Archangel, no, not the Archangel, but you got an Archangel, but from the Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue and my spirit daughter Rebecca, you got number 14, Balance, Archangel Zadkiel. And he talks about the necessity of balance and temperance, cooperation and compromises, and waiting in the perfect time. And the third one is, I don't think this is going to work. There's no way I'm going to be able to keep that in my head and remember. I'll have to go back to them. But anyway, I guess the point here is that you don't have to see me sit and shuffle. I should probably read them later. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll put the card at the right page and read it all afterwards. And I'll read you the other 2 cards as well. And we'll see if it functions. Goddess Tarot is the tarot deck that I work with. They're made by an American artist called Chris Waldher. And they're magnificent. Lots of female power in them, but they like men. It's not about that. The 5 of Pentacles and loss of strength. We'll put them there for the time being and see what's possibly happening. Okay, that's enough. Lay them out now. Somebody's not going anywhere, which is probably a good thing. If you're worried about that, Taurus, you're a very spiritual person. I wouldn't be at all surprised if you don't do this work yourself, because you have an unbelievable capacity to work as a medium or psychic. And you come up last person, or last card, excuse me for stretching like that, but here you are, topsy-turvy, upside down, you come up in the reverse, and so does your work. So, I think this is Spirit wanting to encourage you to work with them. So I don't know what that situation is all about, if you've lost your job or if you've left your job, but I see your fantastic capacity here. Here you are, Queen of Cups, and oh, don't mess them up, Christina. I'm not. Your handicraft, your artisanship, so possibly you can do the tarot as well. And here comes Saraswati, number 2. A symbol of wisdom. This tells us that you're a very old... Sorry about the motorbikes. Sounds like a Harley. Ugh. You're an old soul. And you're needed. And so, this is interesting because I saw the first card was, well, someone's not going anywhere. And next to it comes you with your mediality, I don't know what you'd call it, but Here's your capacity, and you can't get out of it. You have to suck it up. That's a very rough way of letting you know that you have to work with this now. You have to help people with your capacity, with what you know and what you can. That's what Spirit's saying. You can't get out of this. You're not going anywhere. And at the moment I see, and that could also explain why you come up in the reverse here, that you're not feeling that great. You're a bit anxious and maybe even a little bit depressed. So these three cards are very important in the reading, because here's the Four of Swords, which tells me that you're anxious and maybe a little bit depressed. But there is a communication on its way, and I think it could very well be from within inside of you, because I love Taurians. I'm a Cancer. Taurians are my favorite people because they're just like me, but a little bit different. We're just as stubborn as each other too, you know. So you're resisting this like mad. You just don't want this transformation or this change. And I can highly recommend trying to work with acceptance in this situation, because the more we resist, the more difficult it gets, the longer time it takes. And our Spirit is making it very clear to you, we know you, we need you, and you have to work with us. That sounds a bit manipulative, but that's not what it's about. That's just the way I'm expressing it. And they want to help you with this, because they feel and they know that you're suffering, and that you're best off just accepting this. And I think you work with children, or at least you're going to heal them. And yes, please. You know best what it is you can do in this world of spirituality and spiritual development and healing and all of this. You know where you've got it. And it can often be difficult for earth signs, because you're so pragmatic and you're so grounded, and this just becomes too abstract for you to accept. But you've reached a point where you are understanding, seeing it with clarity, and soon you won't be losing your own power to these problems, and you will no longer doubt. You just know and believe that Spirit is with you. Dear Taurus, you're not alone. You're not doing it alone. We never do. None of us are alone when we're doing it. We all have great support. But here we go back to these oracle cards. Independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So this is very much a card that dares you to step outside and to dare work with this, with Spirit. We're not known for being independent, Cancerians and Taurians. We're very much, we've always done it this way, and where's my mum? Where's my husband? You got to do it alone. You can't do it together with another person. Well, you can if you're going to work with it. That's not what they mean. I'm confusing myself now. We'll look at this balance angel, Archangel Zadkiel. Necessity of balance and temperance. Cooperation and compromise. Well, you have to compromise. Yeah, maybe there is somebody around you that can get you going here. And just waiting for the perfect moment. And the last card here was Svadhyaya. Svadhyaya. They're very difficult names and words, these Hindi or Sanskrit or whatever they are. Self-study. It represents self-study. It's a yoga card. We were each born with a book of infinite wisdom. We saw that coming up. That came up. Infinite wisdom, stories, inventions, and emotions. This book is our own consciousness. This book is our own consciousness. If we take the path to truly studying the self, we will never become bored with our findings. Instead of trying to acquire more information, take the focus inward. I have an Earth Mother. She's a Virgo. And sometimes I have to ask her, well, how are you, Mum? Well, I don't know. I'm not asking myself. I'm not feeling anything. Yeah, that's just too earthy for me. But you can have the same tendency. There are cosmoses in your consciousness you have yet to venture into that have more beauty than any artwork, more mystery than your favorite thriller, more magnificence than all earthly creations. However, the passport required to reach these vistas is stillness. That's definitely not easy for a Taurus. You have so much energy. And the rest of us are so envious. But through withdrawing from external stimulus, you can move into the true stimulus, the world inside and beyond you. And that's where you'll find your inspiration and your help. Dear Taurus, thank you for being you, and good luck with all of this. And don't forget, we need you. And don't forget to breathe. Bye.